Hello, have you ever noticed how Twiggy eyes are the hardest thing to master? Do you ever watch Twiggy makeup tutorials and wonder what the hell are they even thinking as they're doing that? Today I'm going to be taking you through my complete thought process as I create and perfect my Twiggy eyes. Starting off with shadow colored eyeshadow from the Blend Bunny palette. And I'm taking that in a quick, simple arch over the top of my crease. Just as a quick aside, if you don't have as defined a crease as I do, you're actually pretty lucky because that means you can draw your fake crease wherever you'd like. Back to the task at hand, we're just creating a quick, easy, shadow-colored arch. The original objective of the Twiggy eye or banana liner was actually to just mimic the shadow that your crease makes when your eyes are open. That in mind, we're going to move forward with the liner. The liquid eyeliner I'm using now is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but this is all about you, and you should use whatever you think would be best to create a sweeping arc over the natural crease of your eye. I use Q-tips dipped with my own spit to fix it up, because I'm disgusting, but you don't have to do that, obviously. But I will say Q-tips are your best friend. You add liner, you subtract liner. That is about math, adding, subtracting, angles, and geometry. The goal is, of course, to get the wings as even as possible. My tip for this is drawing one to start completely, seeing if you like it. If you don't, move on to the next arch and see if that one comes out better. And that's when you can kind of use Q-tips and add and subtract where you see fit. I like my arches or banana liner to be almost calligraphic, like just big sweeping pen strokes that are thick in the middle and thin at the end. And so far I'm pretty happy with the shape. I have noticed that for my own eye shape, an arch or a parabola that is highest closer to the inner corner of my eye and sloping downwards looks better because I have slightly downturned eyes. Keep your eye shape in mind as you perfect. Speaking of perfection, I need to work on my left arch. It is too high, so I'm taking a Q-tip and wiping the complete top of the parabola completely off and redrawing it until I'm happy with it. Giving it another once over because I want those lines to be not shaky and uninterrupted. I'm comparing the two, seeing what's missing, seeing what's not symmetrical. I'm still not happy with the point of that inner corner. It still looks pretty lumpy to me. So I'm cleaning that up, cleaning the edge up because the slope of the outer part of the arch is not to my liking. But never fear, Q-tips are your best friends, and this eyeliner will be perfect enough eventually. It has to be passingly perfect at the very end. We are so close to blast off, folks. I'm really focusing all of my brain cells on making this as seamless and as smooth as possible. I'm liking where things are going. There are just a few finishing touches. I need like that crisp, pointy inner corner that I'm working on there. With quick little perfections, that outer corner of the arch is really bothering me. I'm drawing it lower because it needs to match the geometry of the swoop on the other side. There's a method to my madness. I promise it's going to make sense when I'm finally done. And let's take a look in the mirror. Almost there. Okay, let's compare and contrast. Sometimes if I'm really desperate, I'll open up TikTok, put the filter on invert, the one that flips the vantage of your camera back and forth, and see if they are truly symmetrical. And here though, I'm realizing that they are basically good to go. And one more touch up, and I'm content with it. I can live with it. It's okay. I'm gonna move on to the liner part of things. I want a semi-thick but not too thick liner that slopes downwards at the same angle of the end of my swoop. This Twiggy liner and generally makeup of the 60s is made for girls like me with downturned eyes. It's all about the eye droop, the big Shelley Duvall puppy dog eyes, and that is what we're going for today. Keeping symmetry and geometry in mind as I draw the other one, and as wonky as it may look now, as incomplete as it looks, that's because it is incomplete. This is not a complete lookout without wacky lashes. As I'm waiting for the glue on my top lash to dry, I'm going to just kind of simply tightline the lower lash line with a dark eyeshadow. It can be deep brown, black, it just has to be what covers up the band of the lower lashes. And for top lashes, I'm using Likely Makeup lashes in Delicate. They're not historically accurate for craft, but I always say if 60s girls would have worn them had they existed, then they are perfect for the look, and I just know Peggy Moffat would have killed someone to get her hands on lashes as good as these. Those bottom lashes I'm using are simple, cheap manga lashes from Amazon. The brand is called Last Goose, Lasgoos, and they are my secret weapon for making a fun 60s Dolly Bird kind of look like this. Quickly taking you through the rest of my routine, I'm using a light, neutral Labs shade on my face for foundation. I'm using a Patrick Ta Duo blush in She's Vibrant. I put way too much on, and now I'm just buffing the crap out of it to make it look like I'm sunburned instead of, I don't know, in a cabaret. So, just buffing that out. Hopefully I'll look like a beautiful sunburned mod girl. The lipstick is Cherub by Apple. Final look reveal in 3, 2, 1, yes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love this look. It's relatively easy once you get the hang of it, and it's gorgeous. So, bye!